All right, hi everyone, welcome back. Today I wanted to share with you snack ideas, actually healthy snack ideas. It's one of the questions that I get asked most. I've helped a lot of people through the Whole30. I don't know if you're familiar or not with the Whole30, but whether you are or are not, you might just be here wondering what are some good healthy snacks that are clean, that I can eat, that don't require a lot of work, and that I can just kind of grab and go. And I have a bunch of my favorites here, and I'm gonna walk you through all of them. I'm gonna explain to you where you can get them. Some of them are straight out of a package, other ones are like a very quick little prep and you're done. But the main thing is to know what foods to get, to have stocked in your refrigerator or in your pantry so that you have them on hand. So that when you do get hungry, you are reaching for something fast, but you have something healthy that is within reach. That's the main thing. When the time comes that you're starving, whether it's lunchtime, you've been working all morning and you need a fast lunch, or it's the middle of the day and that 3 o'clock afternoon slump and you need a healthy snack. So setting yourself up for success means that you are thinking about these things ahead of time so that you have your fridge stocked, you have your pantry items in there, whatever it is, you have it within arm's reach and you can grab it quickly. You can conquer that hunger faster and then move on with your day knowing that you ate a healthy snack and you feel good. So I mentioned before the Whole30. So you may be familiar with it. The Whole30 essentially means that for 30 straight days, you eliminate anything that's considered an inflammatory food. So what that means is no gluten, no dairy, no added sugars, nothing processed, nothing with any added gums or fillers or things like that, no soy. It sounds like a lot, but really what it boils down to is that you're, for 30 days straight, only eating whole food in its natural form, the way that nature intended it. There are a lot of reasons why people do it, but one of the main purposes is to just sort of cleanse yourself of all the inflammatory foods and all the junky kind of foods and get yourself back on track eating healthy. So because of that, the foods, snacks, items that I'm going to be sharing with you today are all free of those things. They don't have gluten, they don't have dairy, they don't have added sugars, no gums or fillers, no synthetic processed ingredients. It's all just natural food in its whole form. But maybe you're not on the Whole30 and maybe you're just interested in some healthy snacks. So it's very much the same thing. Everything here is considered Whole30, but it's also just anti-inflammatory, healthy snacks that you can grab and go quickly and feel good about the fact that you're eating healthy and you're eliminating the processed food, the junky food, and all that. So to start out, I'm going to show you two of the very quick, simple snacks that I always grab and go for, and they're really easy. I mean, like really easy. That's just, you can take a banana with cashew butter, or you can take an apple with almond butter, or you can switch them around, right? You can have an apple with cashew butter, you can do banana with almond butter. Whatever you do it, it's always good to pair a fruit which has natural sugar with a protein, right? Because the protein helps absorb those sugars. The protein also helps this become a filling snack. Whereas if I just had an apple, I might be good for a little while, but then I might be hungry faster. If I add the protein to it, that helps me feel full for longer, and it's more of like a whole complete snack. I'm a member of Thrive Market, so as a member of Thrive Market, you get discounts, deeper discounts when you buy certain things, and I'll tell you which things I get from which source. Some of my items are from Costco, some of my items are from Thrive Market, some of them are from Amazon. I'll share all that with you, but I wanted to share that these nut butters, which can be a little expensive if you go to the grocery store, they have a deeper discount if you order them on Thrive Market. So I get mine on Thrive Market. Okay, so I also try to make sure that I have cut veggies in my fridge at all times. So I have this huge container of freshly cut cucumbers and a huge container of freshly cut peppers. So these are a very quick snack that I can grab. Sometimes I'll have them with salsa. This is a container of salsa that I get from Costco. You have to be a little bit of a sleuth when it comes to reading ingredients, because you want to make sure that if you're buying something that's in a package, that's in a container, that it doesn't have any, there goes Ciro, he likes to munch on these cucumbers and peppers all the time. If you have kids, bonus point, they can help you slice these up. So they will oftentimes slice these fruits and veggies up for me, for all of us, and then we have them in the fridge. So I'll eat these plain. My kids like to pick on them and eat them plain. Again, when they're hungry and they need something fast, it's nice to have something healthy in their refrigerator to help them get to it quicker. You can dip these in salsa. You can eat them plain. You have toppers for a salad, very quick little toppers for a fast side salad that you can throw together. Another thing that I get from Costco are these avocado cups or avocado mash, they call them. I like regular avocado, but again, sometimes I need something quick, and to mess with opening an avocado, even though it doesn't take much, sometimes I just want something that I can reach in the refrigerator for and grab super quick. So these avocado mash are exactly that. So I'll show you what's in them. All that's in them is avocado, lemon juice, sea salt, and pepper. That's it. That's all that's in these things. So it's clean. They're Whole30 friendly. There's no added sugar in them. And I'll use these a lot to dip these things into. So again, cucumbers, peppers, you can just sort of sit there and have a quick snack that you're dipping into. So if you don't want a fruit like a banana or something like very sweet, you can just crack open one or two of these guys and then enjoy that with some cut veggies. Another quick item that you can take with you on the go, the jerkies. So these are the chomped jerkies that I also get on Thrive Market, where I get these nut butters. And they do not need to be preserved, so they don't have to be refrigerated. You can pop them in your pocketbook, your bag, and just have them in your car, take them with you. And when you need something to make you feel less hungry and you just want a little bit of quick protein, something that's clean, you can go for these chomp sticks. You can actually see on these where it says that these are Whole30 approved. And here's a little tip. If you go onto Thrive Market, you can actually search Whole30 approved snacks, and then it will give you a whole list of all the snacks that are Whole30 approved. But another tip for you is just go on Amazon. If you don't have a Thrive Market membership or aren't interested in one right now, you can go on Amazon and just type in Whole30 approved snacks. You have to be a little bit more careful on Amazon because I find that sometimes it will filter in other random things. But a lot of times you will see many snacks that are Whole30 approved, and it will even say, like I said, Whole30 approved right there on the label. So that's a quick way to find out if something that you're interested in, thinking about buying, is in fact Whole30 approved. And again, that means that it has no added sugar, no gums or preservatives, and no soy, gluten, or dairy. So one of my favorite things to have for lunch is just a quick salad. It's really easy to pull together. There's Zero in the background. It's really easy to pull together. And again, I find that if I set myself up ahead of time and I make sure that I have my fridge stocked with these items, I can pull a healthy salad together in a matter of minutes. So a lot of times I'll just take salad greens. I like to buy the triple washed kind, put it on a plate, and then just add your toppings. So another tip that I always like to do is a lot of times I'll purchase from the grocery store a whole rotisserie chicken. It's already cooked. It's just got salt and pepper on it. You have to be sure, again, that you look at your labels and that they're not adding spice blends on it that have sugar or anything like that. But if you just go buy a pre-cooked rotisserie chicken, then you will have yourself set up already, because you can just throw some greens on your plate, add your protein, some rotisserie chicken, put that on top of your salad, and you already have the basis of your salad. You've got your greens and you've got your protein. So Penelope is actually stealing the salsa from me because she's going to use it right now, which is totally fine. There's veggies here that you can grab if you want. Okay, so like I was saying, a lot of times I will just take the greens, put them on the plate, and then I'll toss a protein on top of it. So that can be the rotisserie chicken that I just mentioned that you can grab at the grocery store. That can be pre-cooked salmon or shrimp that you grab at the grocery store. You can get a can of tuna. So I get these cans of tuna in a whole sleeve from Costco. You can throw some tuna on top. Whatever it is, get your protein on top. And then once you have that covered, you can add your toppings. Very quick toppings that I can add to it that satisfy me. So that's usually something crunchy, maybe something a little bit naturally sweet, maybe something creamy. So a lot of times what I'll then put on top of it for something creamy is I'll open up, again, one of these avocado cups, scoop it out, and just toss that right on top of my salad. I love to add olives to my salad. Costco typically sells these huge jars of Castelvetrano olives, and they are delicious. I got my whole family into them. They were out of them this week. I just bought the regular Castelvetrano olives. Grab any kind of olive you like, whether that's Kalamata, really anything, but it adds extra healthy fats to your salad. So you can top it with that. And then I also like to add a few other toppings. So one of those toppings are pumpkin seeds. I get these at Costco. They're the Go Raw brand. They're organic. They just have sea salt. That's it. Again, you can get good at checking the labels, read the back, and just make sure that it is just a simple ingredient in there. So in this case, organic sprouted pumpkin seeds and sea salt, that's it. They don't have any, they don't have any added sugars, which is the main thing that you want to look for, but it gives crunch to your salad. And for pumpkin seeds in particular, they add protein. So these have 8 grams of protein per serving. They also have a good amount of zinc. They have manganese, they have potassium, they have iron. 10% of your daily value of iron is going to come from pumpkin seeds. So I will eat these a lot. I eat them, like I said, on top of a salad. I also have a recipe that I'm going to share with you for these energy balls. They're like these little energy balls that we make that the kids love them. I eat them all the time. And I put these inside of those too, just for an extra nutrient, extra little bit of added nutrients and something that is really good for you. What is this? What does this say? Stay healthy. Cyril made a sign that says stay healthy. Thank you. I did not tell him to do that, I swear. Another thing that I like to toss on top of a salad that I get from Costco are these organic hemp hearts. Hemp hearts are also really good to add into a smoothie as well. We actually just made a smoothie a little while ago, and I tossed a serving of these guys into the smoothie. They have 10 grams of protein, and they also have 12 grams of omega-3s and omega-3s and omega-6s, which are really good for you. They're just these shelled hemp seeds, hemp hearts, and there's no added sugar in any of them or anything like that. They have 80% of your daily value of manganese. They contain magnesium. They have some folate in there. They have phosphorus, iron. Again, these little things matter. These little things add up, and they all contribute to a really healthy snack that's not only healthy for you, but also very filling. So that, again, you're not reaching for those other quick foods, fast foods. You feel good and you feel full. I mentioned that I add the hemp hearts into my smoothie. We also add chia seeds into our smoothie as well. These are really good because they don't taste like anything. So they won't really change the taste of your smoothie in any way. You won't even know that they're there. But they're loaded with iron and calcium. They have 6 grams of protein per serving. So again, you're getting that extra protein. And they're really rich in omega-3s. I think it's important to soak your chia seeds. When I say soak them, that just means that you add a little bit of water, enough to cover them, and you let them sit for about 5 minutes before you use them in your smoothie or whatever it is that you're having them in, yogurts and smoothie and things like that. Because when you do that, it's easier on your digestive tract, and it also makes the vitamins in the chia seeds more bioavailable. What that means is that your body can absorb them better instead of just kind of eliminating them. It gets more vitamins, more nutrients out of the chia seed. So I always take the extra 5 minutes, pop them in some water, let them soak while you're getting the rest of the ingredients ready. And then once you're ready to blend up, you just toss them in the blender. Some other crunchy things that you can throw on top of a salad. You can get these pine nuts, pine nuts are definitely expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I get them because I love to make pesto sauce with them. And I get them from Costco, so they're a little bit less expensive, but they're really, really good. They're considered the king of nuts. They're just good for you and very delicious. You can even use these in baking. I like to get the Costco brand Brazil nuts, which I need to refill, I'm almost done. But these are really delicious as well. And they are loaded with nutrients and have no added sugars. Another thing I wanted to share that I get from Costco is this giant bag of organic whole cashews. So I use these for a lot of things, but one of the main things that I use them for is to make nut milk. So usually once a week, I will make a fresh batch of nut milk. In this case, it's pretty much almost always cashew milk. It's just easy to do. We grab it for smoothies. We use it for all sorts of recipes. In one of my last videos, I showed you 3 healthy drinks that you can have that are not coffee related. And I use this cashew milk as the base for all 3 of those drinks. If you are doing the Whole30 or just in general, I like making my own nut milk because regular nut milk that's usually bought from the store has a lot of fillers and things, gums in there. Whereas when you make your own, you know what's in it, right? And we have no added fillers. We don't include anything in there. You make it yourself. And I think it just takes 5 minutes to do. It's super easy and you can benefit from it in the long run.
I helped you.
And Penelope loves helping me make it as well. So another thing that I like to get from Costco also are these dates, pitted dates. Now, the first time that I did the Whole30 and really started eliminating sugar from my diet was hard for me because I had never done that before. And sugar's hard. It's a hard thing to kick and it's in everything. So it's really difficult to wean yourself off of added sugars. Dates are a very, very good natural sweetener, and I feel like that really helped me a lot come off of the added sugars, was that I was able to eat things that have dates in them. So I'll put a recipe for one of my favorite things that I mentioned before. It's those power balls, which we make in the food processor. Dates are one of the main ingredients for that. It's dates, cashews, pumpkin seeds, tahini, which I think I have, yes.
They're right there.
Raw tahini. So all raw tahini is ground up sesame seeds. So if you are maybe not able to have nuts for whatever reason, or maybe you just don't like nut butters, tahini is a really good option. It's something that's creamy and good for you. And I like to combine it again with the dates and make those power balls. But if you're in a pinch and just need something healthy, you can dip things into tahini. You can use it as a spread. So maybe you want to try a banana with tahini spread on it, an apple with tahini. Again, it's just one of those quick and easy things that you can grab and go as a healthy snack. Another little hack for you, if you want added sweetness but in a healthy way, is to get yourself a bag of cacao powder. It's raw organic cacao powder, and again, if you flip back to the label, you'll see that there's no added sugars or anything in it. It's a really good way to get a chocolate fix while you're staying gluten-free and sugar-free.
I just started stacking cucumbers and peppers. I didn't even mean to make that. It just happened.
So I like to add cacao powder into my smoothies. You can sprinkle it into your, let's say you have non-dairy yogurt, you can sprinkle that into there. You can add these it's a main ingredient in the power balls. I actually just roll them in cacao powder. You can just have a little bit, if you want something that's fast and delicious and will kind of give you that sweetness fix in a healthy way, you can take a banana and you can put a little bit of nut butter into a small bowl and sprinkle some cacao powder and just stir it up. Have a little bit of that mixture on top of your banana or your apple. It's delicious, and it is sweet and yummy and will help you feel full. I want to talk about cheese for a minute. If you are a cheesy person and you really know that you're going to miss the cheese, or maybe you're not giving it up entirely, but you just want another healthy alternative,
Cheese.
nutritional yeast. It's not cheese. It's not going to totally taste like cheese to you, but it gives a creaminess, and you can use it in replacements when you're cooking. So instead of, for example, my son and myself have a dairy sensitivity. So instead of sprinkling cheese on top of his pasta, he has gluten-free red lentil pasta. We'll make that a lot. We sprinkle nutritional yeast on top of it, and he loves it. He eats it like that. He prefers it. Every once in a while, I'll try to put some regular cheese on it just to see what he thinks about it, and he prefers this over the regular cheese. I love this because it's 5 grams of complete protein. It's loaded with B vitamins. It's got B1, B2, B3, B6, B9, and B12. It has a little bit of iron in it as well, and some potassium. So again, super healthy.
I like normal cheese better, but nutritional yeast is a good substitute for it. Because
There you go.
I'll take it, and I'm like, cheese, cheese, cheese.
You heard it here first.
So.
I wanted to share with you a couple of marinades and things that you can do when you're cooking, or if you just want to pour some over a salad. So I like to get the Primal Kitchen brand salad dressings. If you don't want to make your own dressing, or just can't for some reason, you need something fast, get the Primal Kitchen ones, because many of these are Whole30 approved. You can see it on the bottle that it says Whole30 approved. So you know that it's clean, you know that it's, a quick one. They're a little pricey, so if you can splurge, go for it. If not, I have some recipes on my website where you can actually make your own salad dressings, and they're inexpensive and easy to do. The buffalo sauce is one of my favorites, actually, from Primal Kitchen, because you can just make a quick chicken dish and throw it in the oven, pour some buffalo sauce on top of it, and you have a delicious dip or dinner. Sometimes you can just have that, make some broccoli on the side, and then you have yourself a dinner. Okay, so this next thing is a little bit controversial. I find that people either love it or hate it, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. Sardines. Wild Planet sardines. We get these from Costco, and I know some people think it's weird, but I'm telling you, they are delicious.
They're really good.
She loves them. Actually, we really got into them when Penelope was in treatment. When she was in treatment for leukemia, it was a really long treatment process. And one of the things that she had to have during her treatment was heavy doses of steroids, periods of heavy bursts, doses of steroids. And steroids for kids in treatment is a much higher dose than they would even prescribe in adults, believe it or not. And they have to get hit with these bursts for many different times over the course of their treatment. Well, the steroids can actually be pretty hard on the bones. So I was researching and I really wanted to find a lot of foods that would be good for bone health, that would help bone density, that would really kind of help her bounce back as she was going through these treatments, and sardines came up as one of them. So I tried it. I wasn't sure if she was gonna like it, and she actually really did well with them. I wouldn't say it's her favorite thing in the world, but she likes them enough that we'll just sometimes pop open a can and eat it out of the can. I know it's weird, but...
Wait, is crab considered a fish?
Crab's a fish, yeah.
Oh, because I was going to say that's my favorite type of fish, but if crab's considered a fish, then I'm not going to say that's my favorite type of fish, because crab's my favorite type of fish.
So crab is number one. Sardines might be a second. I don't know.
Yeah.
But these are the Wild Planet brand, which is a nice, clean brand. Again, you can find them at Costco, and there are 6 of these in one Costco pack. But you can just, again, eat these straight out of the can. They have very soft bones in them. I know it sounds weird, but the bones, you actually can eat them, and you should eat them because that's where most of the vitamin D is, believe it or not, is in the bones of the sardines. So these are sustainably caught. They're just in extra virgin olive oil. They're lightly smoked. I'm gonna actually eat them today on top of my salad. You can throw them on top of a salad or just eat them right out of a can for a quick and healthy snack. Cans of coconut milk, another thing that I make sure that I have on my list. Costco usually has them, sometimes they don't, but Thrive Market has them as well. And your local grocery store. But you can use this as a base for your smoothies. You can use this for sauces for cooking. So if you want to make chicken and maybe you're craving something creamy, but you don't want to have something that's considered unhealthy, you can add some coconut milk, add some spices, and you're done. Okay, so technically chips are not allowed on the Whole30, and the reason for that, even if they're clean chips that are like these, for example, are just plantain strips in sea salt. And these are, all the ingredients are plantains, palm oil, and sea salt. Okay, so it sounds clean, and technically it's Whole30 because there's no added sugars or anything like that. But the reason why Whole30 does not want chips of any kind whatsoever is because they consider chips food with no breaks. We all know what that means, right? It's food that is designed to make you just keep eating it, keep eating it, keep eating it. Things that are salty and crunchy are good, so naturally we're gonna keep eating it. I've done the Whole30 several times, and aside from the first time I did it when I was like very, very strict, I did allow myself to have some chips just because it's still healthy. So if I know that I'm not gonna eat the entire bag in one sitting, you know yourself, we all have our own different, vices and things. So if you know that chips is like a downfall for you, then maybe don't go for it. But I will eat these and I will dip them in the avocado mash, and it's delicious, and it's a quick snack that I can have at the ready. Other quick snacks that you can go for is just a handful of nuts like these. Just, you can even make your own trail mix or just go in your pantry. If you've got these ready to go, just scoop on in and get yourself a handful of whatever you're in the mood for. If you're adding dried fruits, I want to make a quick note about that. A lot of times dried fruits have added sugars on the label. Actually, most of them do, many of them do. So check your labels, you want to flip them over and make sure that the only ingredient is those dried fruits and that there's no added sugar in them. A heaping spoonful of nut butter, a handful of olives, a jerky stick. Unsweetened applesauce is a good thing to have on hand. Hard-boiled eggs, you can make a quick batch in the fridge and keep them there all week. Or even in the section where you purchase your eggs, many grocery stores will already have hard-boiled eggs for you ready to go. So you might want to buy a package of those, keep them in your fridge so that you can grab them quickly and have a healthy snack. Another thing that I don't have here, but that's another healthy snack idea for you, I feel like I'm throwing a lot at you, but hopefully this helps, is smoked salmon. So I know smoked salmon can be high in sodium, so maybe it's not something that you want to have every day. Also because of mercury, you want to watch and not rely on this too much, but maybe once a week you have some smoked salmon rolled around a piece of fruit. Like, for example, peaches when they're in season. Fresh peaches with a smoked salmon rolled around it is delicious. You can even get yourself a dairy-free cream cheese or something like that that has no thickeners or added sugars or anything, and add that. It's very, very good. That's another healthy snack idea for you. If you need something truly Whole30 that you can take with you in the car and you're looking for something more that is packaged, there are some options for you. Certain Lara bars, L-A-R-A, certain Lara bars are actually, don't have any added sugars in them, and they're pretty clean. Also the Epic bars, many of the Epic bars are Whole30 friendly. So again, check your labels. You wanna make sure that they have no added sugar, no fillers or anything like that. Many of those are very clean. So these are just obviously a few options. I know that there are so many more out there, so many more that I missed. This is just a sampling, but tell me, what are your favorite foods? What are your favorite healthy snacks? Tell me what I missed here. Add to the list in the comments, and this will get a nice list going for anybody else who watches. So that's it. I hope I've given you ideas for healthy foods, healthy lunches, quick snacks that you can grab and go. I'm going to link in the description the recipes that I mentioned in this video, and I'm also going to link where you can get all these items, and I'm going to link the whole list of healthy snacks that we talked about today.
That's a lot of linking.
It's a lot of linking. So if you found this video helpful, definitely give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you don't miss any more videos. I love putting out material like this to help you stay healthy and to help you get ideas to live in a healthy way easily. So again, make sure to like and subscribe. Share this with someone who you love, who you maybe want to inspire to eat healthy also. And I'll see you next time.